Yes, midnight on the sea, band playing them a god to thee. Fare thee, Titanic, fare thee well. Well, midnight on the sea, band playing them a god to thee. Fare thee, Titanic, fare thee well. Yes, 1912. Jack Johnson whooped Jim Jefferson, wanted to ride over to England and fight some people. In the same year, they built up the Titanic from armor plate and good wood and said it wouldn't never go down. Jack Johnson said that's a ship for me and wanted to get on board. He went down to Zephaniah Steamship Line and got a ticket. He was punched out for the Titanic when he got up the curbside and wanted to get on board. The captain wouldn't let him walk the plank. See, you had to sit on the dock and watch it float away. Jack Johnson said, "You go on ahead then, I'll wait for you to go on down." Jack Johnson wanted to get on board, but the captain said, "We don't haul no coal. Fare thee, Titanic, fare thee well." Jack Johnson tried to get on board, the captain said, "We don't haul no coal. Fare thee, Titanic, fare thee well." Jack Johnson was left standing upside the pier when the Titanic floated past the Statue of Liberty and onto the North Sea. On that fateful day, around the corner into an iceberg and straight on down. Titanic going around the curve, when it runs to the big iceberg. Fare thee, Titanic, fare thee well. Yes, steaming on around the curve, running to the big iceberg. Fare thee, Titanic, fare thee well. Lifeboats all around, stay the women and the children, let the men go down. Fare thee, Titanic, fare thee well. I said lifeboats all around, stay the women and the children, let the men go down. Fare thee, Titanic, fare thee well. Now Jack Johnson was back in New York City when they heard the news. He was so happy he wasn't on board, he started doing the Eagle Rock and all kinds of things to show how glad he was. Jack Johnson, when he heard the news, should have seen him just shaking his blues. Fare thee, Titanic, fare thee well. Jack Johnson, when he got shocked, might have seen him just doing the Eagle Rock. Fare thee, Titanic, fare thee well. Yes, midnight on the sea, band playing them a god to thee. Fare thee, Titanic, fare thee well. Fare thee, Titanic, fare thee well.
It was on one Monday morning, just about 1 o'clock, when that great ship Titanic began to reel and rock. People began to scream and cry, saying, "Lord, am I going to die?" It was sad when that great ship went down. It was sad, it was sad, it was sad when that great ship went down. Husbands and wives, little children lost their lives. It was sad when that great ship went down. When that ship left England, it was making for the shore. The rich refused to associate with the poor, so they put the poor below. They were the first to go. It was sad when that great ship went down. It was sad, it was sad, it was sad when that great ship went down. Husbands and wives, little children lost their lives. It was sad when that great ship went down. While they were building, they said what they would do. We will build a ship that the water can't go through. But God with power in hand showed the world that it could not stand. It was sad when that great ship went down. It was sad, it was sad. It was sad when the great ship went down. Husbands and wives, little children lost their lives. It was sad when that great ship went down. Those people on that ship were a long ways from home. With friends all around, they didn't know that the time had come. Death came riding by, 1600 had to die. It was sad when that great ship went down. It was sad, it was sad. It was sad when that great ship went down. Husbands and wives, little children lost their lives. It was sad when that great ship went down. While Paul was sailing, his men all around, God told him that not a man should drown. If you trust in me and obey, I will save you all today. It was sad when that great ship went down. It was sad, it was sad. It was sad when that great ship went down. Husbands and wives, little children lost their lives. It was sad when that great ship went down. You know it must have been awful with those people on the sea. They say that they were singing, "Nearer, my God, to thee," while some were homeward bound, 1600 had to drown. It was sad when that great ship went down. It was sad, it was sad. It was sad when that great ship went down. Husbands and wives, little children lost their lives. It was sad when that great ship went down.
Yeah, 1912. Blind Lemon and myself, we used to do this. And I'm going to say something about Jack Johnson on that, but you people won't get offended at that because I won't sing it to the colored people. I leave out that verse. I can sing it, but leave out that verse. But anyhow, I'm going to sing it to you. I'll show you. Yeah, I'm going to sing it. And I'll show you. It's Jack Johnson was a prize fighter at this time. That's the time he whooped Jeffries, you know, 1912 or something like 10. But this is when the Titanic went down. It left down there, you know, and wasn't nothing on there. The people use the name as crackers, which I don't use that name. I just people, you know, I said what they are. But anyhow, this is the song about, and this tells a true story just about what happened on that ship in 1912. This first number I learned how to play on the 12-string guitar, 1912. I could play it on the 6, but you had to get your 12 and get your mind together. Get them hands together, so I learned to play it, and I'm going to play it for you. On the sea, the band is playing, "You're my God today." By the Titanic, fairly well. It was a midnight on the sea, the band is playing, "You're my God today." By the Titanic, fairly well. Titanic, when it got its load, Captain, he hollered all aboard. By the Titanic, fairly well. Titanic, when it got its load, Captain, he hollered all aboard. By the Titanic, fairly well. Titanic was coming round the curve when it run into that great big iceberg, couldn't turn. By the Titanic fairly well, he didn't see it. Titanic was coming round the curve when it run in that great big iceberg. Fairly, Titanic fairly well. Titanic was sinking down. They had them lifeboats around. Fairly, Titanic fairly well. When the Titanic was sinking down, they had them lifeboats around. Fairly, Titanic fairly well. They had them lifeboats around, saving the women, children, letting the men go down. Fairly, Titanic fairly well. They had them lifeboats around, saving the women, children, letting the men go down. Fairly, Titanic fairly well. Jack Johnson wanted to get on board. Captain, he says, I ain't hauling no coal. Fairly, Titanic, fairly well. Jack Johnson wanted to get on board. The captain, he says, I ain't hauling no coal. Fairly, Titanic, fairly well. Talk about it now. So glad he didn't get on there. When he heard about that mighty shock, might have seen the man kind of eager rock. Fairly, Titanic, fairly well. When he heard about that mighty shock, might have seen the man kind of eager rock. Fairly, Titanic, fairly well. One more time. Fairly Titanic, when the thing went down, standing on the mountain.
God moved on the waters, he cried 14 days. God moved on the water, everybody had to run and pray. Titanic left Southampton with all their sport and game, but when they struck that iceberg, I knew their minds must change. Sure, God moved on the water, 814 days. Yes, God moved on the water, everybody had to run and pray. Their mothers told their daughters on a pleasure trip they may go, but when they struck.
Now one of these nights about 12 o'clock, this whole world's a-gonna reel and rock. Sinners will tremble and cry with pain, and the Lord will come and get us in his aeroplane. Oh, ye weary of every drive, get your ticket for an airplane ride. I see the Lord, he's a-coming for to reign, and take us all to glory in his aeroplane. You may talk about your rides in an automobile, the lightning speed of the motor wheel. We break all records as we upward fly in the airplane joyride through the sky. Oh, ye weary of every tribe, get your ticket for an airplane ride. I see the Lord, he's a-coming for to reign, and take us all to glory in his aeroplane. There'll be no punchers on the muddy road, no broken wheels from overload, no sparks to trouble or cause delay, as we soar in rapture on the Milky Way. Oh, you weary of every tribe, get your ticket for an airplane ride. I see the Lord, he's coming for the rain, and take us all to glory in his aeroplane. Now you got to get ready if you take this ride. Quit all your meanness, humble your pride. Furnish a light both bright and clean, and a good grade of oil for the flying machine. Oh, you weary of every tribe, get your ticket for an airplane ride. I see the Lord, he's coming for the rain, and take us all to glory in his aeroplane. When the journey's done and we all sit down at the marriage feast with a golden crown, we blend our voices with a handsome song and sing his praise as the years roll on. Oh, you weary of every tribe, get your ticket for an airplane ride. I see the Lord, he's coming for the rain, and take us all to glory in his aeroplane.
One of these nights and about 12 o'clock, this old world's gonna reel and rock. Saints will tremble and cry for pain, for the Lord's gonna come in his heavenly airplane. So you thirsty of every tribe, get your ticket for an aeroplane ride. For Jesus the Savior's coming again to take us up to glory in his heavenly airplane. You've got to be ready if you take this ride. Quit your sinning and humble your pride, and furnish a light that's bright and clean, and a vessel of oil to run the machine. So you thirst of every tribe, get your ticket for an aeroplane ride. For Jesus the Savior's coming again to take us up to glory in his heavenly airplane. When the wedding is over and we all sat down at the marriage supper with a harp and crown, we'll lend our voices with the heavenly throne and praise our Savior while the years rolls on. So you thirst of every tribe, get your ticket for an aeroplane ride. For Jesus the Savior's coming again to take us up to glory in his heavenly airplane.
Would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a mule? A mule is an animal with long funny ears. He kicks up at anything he hears. His back is brawny and his brain is weak. He's just plain stupid with a stubborn streak. And by the way, if you hate to go to school, you may grow up to be a mule. Or would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a pig? A pig is an animal with dirt on his face. His shoes are a terrible disgrace. He's got no manners when he eats his food. He's fat and lazy and extremely rude. But if you don't care a feather or a fig, you may grow up to be a pig. Or would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a fish? Before you decide to be a fish, listen to us. A fish ain't smart, that's man to man. He usually ends up in a frying pan. A fish won't do anything but swim in a brook. He can't write his name or read a book. To fool the people is his only thought, And though he's slippery, he still gets caught. But then if that sort of life is what you wish, you may grow up to be a fish. And all the monkeys aren't in the zoo. Every day you meet quite a few. So you see, it's all up to you. You can be better than you are. You can see, it's all up to you. You could be swinging on a star.
Four singing stars, four very, very wonderful girls, Diane, Peggy, Kathy, and Janet Lennon, singing Swinging on a Star.
Would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a mule? A mule is an animal with long, funny ears. He kicks up at anything he hears. His back is brawny and his brain is weak. He's just plain stupid with a stubborn streak. And by the way, if you hate to go to school, you may grow up to be a mule. Or would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a pig? A pig is an animal with dirt on his face. His shoes are a terrible disgrace. He's got no manners when he eats his food. He's fat and lazy and extremely rude. But if you don't care a feather or a fig, you may grow up to be a pig. Or would you like to swing on a star, carry moonbeams home in a jar, and be better off than you are? Or would you rather be a fish? A fish who won't do anything but swim in a brook. He can't write his name or read a book. To fool the people is his only thought. And though he's slippery, he still gets caught. But then if that sort of life is what you wish, you may grow up to be a fish.